Hello everyone, back to today's first video. We're going to have a look at the weather next 5 days for today's first video. So as well as on Wednesday, we're doing our detailed 5-day forecast. And the story of the coming 5 days is that high pressure will become increasingly influential, bringing a lot of dry and increasingly warm weather as we go through the weekend and into the start of next week. Could well be seeing temperatures into the mid 20 Celsius down in the southeast, so a little burst of summer warmth coming up again for the southeast. Not sure it can be quite so good in the north and the west, to be honest. It does look as though, particularly for western Scotland and Northern Ireland, you're never really going to truly lose the influence from the Atlantic, at least in the 5-day forecast time frame. Anyway, so it may always be a little bit cooler, a little bit more cloudier for Scotland and Northern Ireland. But for England and Wales, the trend is increasingly dry and warm over the next few days. So I'll go with 5-day forecast for you in a second. Just say that today's second video update coming up this afternoon. We'll have a look at the weather for next week to 10 days in detail. And we'll also include the Beijing Climate Centre for the next 40 days in that one as well. So I'm going to start off with radar picture. Now, it has been a rather unexpectedly wet morning in the southeast. Wales have been struggling with the placement of this heavy rain in the southeast over the past week or so. Actually, it has been a little bit further north and west than anticipated, I think, by sort of model output over the last couple of days anyway. So for east and southeast England, it's been a wet morning. It's still got persistent outbreaks of heavy rain here across parts of East Anglia and down into southeastern England as well. That rain will be pulling out into the North Sea through the course of this afternoon. We've got another band of very patchy rain across parts of northern England, Wales, southwestern England. That's a decaying weather front, but as that pushes southwards and eastwards, probably bringing no more than a band of cloud through the Midlands and southeast England, does change the air mass a bit. So it is fairly warmish, despite this heavy rain in the southeast. It's fairly warm in the southeast, but in the north and west, it's a lot cooler and fresher. And that cooler, fresher air will be spreading across the whole country through the course of tonight. Here's today's Arctic pressure chart. So we've got high pressure out to west and the southwest, but winds are coming in from a northwesterly direction. There's the weather front, the dying weather front that's moving southwards and eastwards, but it is introducing that cooler air from the northern Atlantic. So the heavy rain across East Anglia and South East England will pull away into the North Sea through the course of this afternoon. It'll brighten up for a time across East Anglia, South East England, but then have that band of cloud and very light patchy rain through Northern England, Wales and South West England. That band of just really cloud will move through the Midlands and South East England during the course of this afternoon and into this evening. Brighter skies follow along behind that weather front to the north and the west. So Scotland and Northern Ireland, and increasingly this afternoon, Northern England and Wales will turn brighter with sunny spells. But there could be a few scattered showers, particularly across parts of North and West Scotland and down to Northern Ireland. Quite a big range in temperatures today. Just 12 degrees in the far north Scotland, distinctly autumnal up there at 54 Fahrenheit. But down in the southeast, pleasantly warm despite the rain. Temperatures up to around 21 or 22 is 72 in Fahrenheit. Overnight tonight, we'll get rid of that decaying weather front and we'll build this ridge in across the country within cooler air. So the cloud will melt away across the southeast. Any showers will die back towards the coast. So it's going to become clear and dry overnight tonight. Long clear spells. And that will allow temperatures to dip down really quickly through the evening. It's going to be a cold night, temperatures going into single digits quite widely. The far southeast could hold up into double figures there, but most parts of the country will go down into single digits. And across the Glens of Scotland, don't rule out chance of ground frost tonight, with temperatures going down to 3 or 4 degrees. More widely, we're sort of at 7s and 8s tonight, so not desperately cold, but certainly chilly for what is still, of course, an August night. And then we go through into Thursday. We've got high pressure increasingly establishing itself across the country. Always more cloud in the west, and there may be enough cloud to produce some showers across parts of Wales, northwest England, southwest Scotland. Central East there's always getting the driest and the sunniest of the weather through the course of tomorrow. It'll be a cold start with a distinct chill in the air, certainly a bit of an autumnal feel, but in the August sunshine, temperatures will lift up, but generally a little bit cooler than average really tomorrow, ranging again from around just 12 degrees in the north of Scotland to 19 or perhaps 20 degrees in the far southeast England, but certainly a little bit cooler than you would expect for late August. Then we're through into Friday, and again, high pressure is building over into the east of the country. We've got a weather system out in west, and these weather systems plaguing the west and the northwest will be a bit of a nuisance throughout the rest of this 5-day forecast period, to be honest. So for Ireland, the Republic and Northern Ireland, and also to western Scotland, we'll have cloud and showery bits and pieces of rain through the course of Friday. Western areas generally having quite a bit of cloud, so northwest England, West Wales, southwest England, expect a fair amount of cloud there. Central and eastern parts of the country will have the best of the sunshine. There'll be another cold night on Thursday night to Friday morning, so temperatures will be a bit of a struggle, but perhaps a degree or so up actually on Friday afternoon, with a range around 13 to 21. 21 is 70 Fahrenheit. That's how Saturday's looking. Again, high pressure is building across the UK and over to the east as well, but there will still be this weather system in the northwest of Scotland. So northern and western Scotland, always more in way of cloud and little bits and pieces of rain coming and going as well. Probably reasonably cloudy across the whole of Scotland and Northern Ireland at times. The best of the sunshine will be across England and Wales, and particularly through the Midlands, down into the south and the southeast, where temperatures could be up to 23 degrees, 73 Fahrenheit in the centre of London on the first day of September. Isn't too bad at all. Of course, with cloudy skies in the north and west, it will be rather cooler up there. That's how Sunday's looking. High pressure is dominating the weather generally, and its positions to our east, so we're bringing in these very warm east to southeast winds. But again, we have got this weather front plaguing northern and western parts of Scotland. In fact, the rain may pep up a little bit across north and west Scotland during the course of Saturday night and into Sunday. Possibly some quite heavy rain for a time before it becomes lighter and patchier. That could also affect Northern Ireland as well. Other parts of Scotland probably rather cloudy. England and Wales, best of the sunshine coming through there, and especially in the south and southeast. Temperatures might reach 25 or 26 degrees in the southeast. That's going into the upper 70s Fahrenheit. In the north and the west, obviously, it will be cooler, but even so, still reasonably warm even there, even with those cloudier skies and more in way of rain. Temperatures across Scotland will be up to around 17 or 18 degrees on Sunday. And then on Monday, we're bringing a weather front down across the country from the northwest. It'll be a weakening feature, but it will be changing the air mass to something a little bit cooler again as this ridge builds in behind it. So a band of cloud and rain across Scotland and Northern Ireland, probably quite heavy rain to begin with, moving southwards into northern England and Wales, becoming light and patchy as it does so. Brighter skies and cooler temperatures, fresher air will follow Scotland and Northern Ireland, leaving much of the Midlands, central, southern, southeast England mainly dry with sunny spells. Temperatures could reach 27 degrees in the centre of London on Monday. 27 degrees is 81 Fahrenheit, so very warm. Probably you would say that's hot, actually, for the 3rd of September. But in the north, temperatures will actually drop away, so falling to just sort of 13, 14 across northern Scotland by the end of Monday afternoon. And that cooler air will probably spread southwards and eastwards, actually, through into the middle of next week. Although with high pressure still in control, there will be a lot of dry weather, but just seeing those temperatures probably edging down next week after a very warm, locally hot start in the southeast. So finally, just have a look at the charts and weather outlook. This is the situation for today. A lot of dry weather, but there could be some showers around. We've got that persistent rain in the southeast at the moment. That'll go quite quickly this afternoon, but then we've got this band of cloud. Just mainly cloud, but perhaps a few showers moving southwards from the north. And then it turns brighter but cooler and fresher behind it. Tomorrow brings a lot of dry weather. Temperatures will be a bit lower than today. A cooler feel. Some showers in the north and west, but they should be fairly well scattered. Mainly dry again on Friday. Some showery rain in the northwest perhaps, and 1 or 2 showers could bubble up almost anywhere, but most places are looking dry. And then into the weekend, it's an increasingly warm and dry scene in the south and the southeast. Temperatures becoming very warm in the southeast. Always more cloud in the north and the northwest with showery bursts of rain, so never truly settling down across Scotland and Northern Ireland, unfortunately, or perhaps fortunately, depending on your point of view. And then that's how we finish up on Monday. Temperatures could be up to 27 degrees in the south on Monday. That is into the 80s Fahrenheit, but we will have this band of cloud and rain moving south and eastwards. The rain will die out, but it will turn things cooler and fresher. So by the time we get through to the middle of next week, that cooler, fresher air should push down even into the south. So in summary, well, a lot of dry weather to come in the south and the east, despite today's rain, starting off with some rain in the southeast, but despite that, going to be a lot of dry weather over the next 5 days in the south and southeast, becoming increasingly warm, very warm, and probably you would say hot for the time of year in the southeast by Sunday and Monday. But in the northwest, it never truly settles down, always more in way of cloud and showery bursts of rain at times for Scotland, Northern Ireland. Occasionally that will push down into northern England and parts of North Wales as well. Right, so that's the 5-day forecast done, and Dustin will be back this afternoon with your week to 10-day video update. Beige 5% next 40 days will be included in that. That'll be coming up on the homepage this afternoon. That's all for now, and thanks for watching.